I'm just going to scrape this excess paint off of here at the water line, right on that water line that I want there. Try and get it as straight as possible when you're doing this. Even that one's to go higher. It's somewhere near. Then you just go back to the white, straight white. Keep cutting a ridge across on the knife. So I'm just going to cut into that water line and just pull down. See that? Just in there. Just for the moment. I'm just going to do that. It'll mix slightly with the colour underneath, that's not a problem. See this, what's happened is the light in the sky is very high. Very, very high. And there's not really no reflections from the cloud or anything neither in the water. All there is this lovely water line that you have here. And this dark top edge. So I'm just going to put that white in there, all the way along, so I get an idea on where my water line is going to be. I'm just using the straight white. You want it to pick up a bit of that colour. Pull that colour down into the white a bit, just by blending it like so. Same in there. Just flattening that off basically. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm just going to clean that knife off again. You have to constantly keep cleaning your knife off. And I'm just going to run through that with the knife. Try and get some sort of a nice water line going on in there. Or water's edge even. See that? Right. What I want to do is just get some titanium white. Again, this is the bright area of the water. See up in here? So let's put some of that in. About there. I want to take off the majority of the paint and just get a really thin coat of it. And then put it on thick and then scrape it back off like that. Just let it get going all in the grooves. Referring back to my actual picture, I'm going to leave that area for a reason. Got some of this white, but it's an off-white. I'll use some of that just on these edges here. At the moment I'm just applying paint. So for these edge bits, I'm just going to use this off-white and some titanium with that. Again, mix it well. And then just in there, put a little bit of that. Put it right over if you like. Just pick it back up again and then put it down again. There we go. Paint going on now in there. Just using the flat of the knife basically there. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get the knife and just come along that water line. Like come along like so. Now for this area that I've got in there, in here, you know, all this lot, I'm going to actually just blend a bit of it, and just with a clean knife, I'm just going to gently blend over it and take off any excess areas that have got too much paint on, like there for instance. I just touched an area then, that's looking good, and also it'll create a few little, you might not see them indications, but I can see them here. And with that colour, I just want to now come in here and create a shadow like an eddy. So I can just come in and touch at the moment. Follow that water line in there. Coming right through, and then it can die off somewhere there. And it'll mix with the white as well. That's cool. Actually run your knife through that now, like so. Feel some little ripples and stuff in there. Oops, I just went a bit too high that time. Right, so I'm going to get a little bit of white. Just stick in there in between. You can just touch again with the white. Allow it to mix with the colour that's in there. It just gives it a separating layer. It's like a bit of wind's come in and just made a little ripple in there. Get that through. Run the knife back through that again. You just keep doing it like that. You can just keep running the knife backwards and forwards through. It's always going to work. Put a bit of that white in there, didn't I then? Cool. Like that. Then I'm just going to step back somewhere near.